Welcome to your virtual franchising business. This is very exciting and very simple. Anybody can do it. Today I'm going to show you how to share a recommended shopping cart for your customer and also the strategy to build a long-term sustainable business. On your phone, go to the App Store and upload the IsoLife app. Type in your Isagenix username and password on the app, and now you're in. This is incredible. This has the 16-week IsoBody challenge. It has nutritional hints and tips and programs. Really is amazing. So let me show you now how to share a recommended shopping cart. Go down the bottom here, bottom right, and click on the profile head. This page will come up. Scroll down and click on Share Isagenix. It'll come to this page here. As you can see, I've already set up some shopping carts, the bars there, the Bia sparkling energy drink. But if you'd like to set up a new cart, go up the top here in the blue and click on Edit My Recommended Carts. You'll come through to here, which is your main back office. You're still on your phone. Type in, once again, your Isagenix username and password. You'll come through to here, go up the top in the blue and click on Create New Recommended Cart. You'll come through to Country Selector. You can build a global business. In this case, this shopping cart is for Australia. If you would like to build a global business, see your sponsor and they'll show you how to do it. You have to pay an extra $50, but I think it's well worth it. The fact that you can build a global business, as you can see here, Belgium, Ireland, Canada, so many places, 18 countries, America, 18 countries and territories around the world, and eventually 80 countries. So why wouldn't you? I've got a team building in Great Britain. Very exciting. So in this case, the shopping cart is for Australia. Click on Next. You'll come through to the default setting, Preferred Customer on Auto Ship. This is the best value for your customer. They pay less than wholesale. So what you're doing is setting up your customer's initial order plus their auto ship that comes in 30 days after the initial order, which they can cancel or change any time. But it's the best value. I'll show you later how, if they don't want to go on auto ship, you can log into the back office, get their credit card details and do it for them. You'll come through to this page here, and up the top you can click on the Isagenix catalogue and browse the products to add to your shopping cart for your customer. There's some packs here that you can add, but what I do is I go down the bottom in the middle and click on Search. It comes through to here, Product Search, and for the example's sake I'm going to type in plant-based bars and search. Comes through to here, click on View, and these are my wife's favourite. I'm going to select the chocolate peanut butter plant-based bars and quantity 4. There's 10 in a box, so it doesn't matter what the quantity is, it depends on your customer, what they want. In this case, I'm going to add to cart. This is where you set up the auto ship. You can browse the catalogue, but to keep it simple, what I do is I just go to repeat my first order for auto ship and add to cart. And it's the simplest way of doing it. As I said before, they can change or cancel any time. Then it comes through to here, and this is your recommended cart summary. Give it a name. It doesn't actually matter what the name is. That's just for your reference. And then it'll give you the summary of your initial order. You can see here, preferred customer membership is nothing, so your customers don't pay to join, which is incredible. This is a game changer, I believe. Here's the bars are set up, the 4 boxes of bars, the BV, that's the points value, and we'll talk about points later. And it's got the auto ship down here. So basically, you save the cart, and let's go back to the app now. Go back to the app, go back down the bottom and click on the profile head, bottom right, and then it comes through to here. as I showed you before, and then click on Share Isagenix. And you can see that the bars I set up for the shopping cart is now stored in my app. So click on that. It comes through to here, and this is the recommended cart options. Enrolling sponsor, that's me. In your case, that's you. Placement sponsor, me. We'll talk about placement later, but basically with your shopping carts, we're placing people in your left or right teams, left leg or right leg. Lifestyle rewards frequency, that's the auto ship. So the auto ship will come out 30 days later. You can change that to 14 or whatever you like. And show cart preview just shows the customer the cart preview. And then click on the blue button, share this recommended cart. And then it gives you the opportunity to send a text message or email the link or even messenger, as you see down the bottom here. And then what happens is Isagenix pre-populate the script, and here's the link here that we've set up. Okay, so this is a shopping cart where your customer will click on this and buy their products. A smart way to send the shopping cart link to people is to set up a contact in your phone. Here's an example here. I've actually set up a script for my shopping cart, Isagenesis 2 bottles. This is actually a dummy contact in my phone. And I send a video explaining about the telomere support, Isagenesis Healthy Aging product, explains the product and also the business model and how people can make money. And I put the video in the text message they can watch. And I also have the 2 bottles of Isagenesis link here, the Get Started link, as in the example I've just showed you. So just to be clear, this is a link that I showed you before that you've generated through the bars that I generated, the link here. So you copy and paste this into your own text message. But this is for Isagenesis that I've set up, a shopping cart. So what you do is you set up a dummy contact in your phone and you have one number short. So as I said, mine is called Isagenesis 2 bottles, as if that's a dummy contact in my phone. And you have one number short in the contact because if you have the whole number, you could possibly send this to somebody. So you have one number short, like here. And then what happens is, what we do is we send the message to that dummy contact, and it's not delivered because there's one number short, but that stays in your phone. And therefore, every time we go to send out the shopping cart with the video people can watch, you just copy and paste it and send it as a text message or email or messenger. If you would like to set up your shopping carts using your computer or iPad, you can just log into your back office and you go to Team up the top here, then scroll down and click on Manage My Recommended Carts, and that'll take you through to here, and go up the top in the blue, Create New Recommended Cart. As I said before, whatever you set up using your computer or iPad in your back office, it will also go into your app. The shopping cart will go into your app. It's a good idea for your customers to know how to manage your auto ship. I suggest you send this video to people so they can get the training as well. So to manage your auto ship on your app, click on the little box down there, down the bottom next to the profile head, and the Manage Lifestyle Rewards will come up. So the auto ship is called Manage Lifestyle Rewards in the app. Click on that and you'll see here that the auto ship comes up. So you can see here, this is my next auto ship, which I can change. So you customers can change this anytime. So you can see here the next ship date 4th, 9th of the 4th, 2020. It's actually around the wrong way, but that is US compared to how the Aussies do it. So April the 9th is the next auto ship. This is shipping every 30 days. You can change that to whatever you like, 14 days, 30 days, whatever. You can come into your auto ship, your lifestyle rewards, as many times as you want over the month. And I'm going to show you the strategy now of how to build a business. But if you want to build a business and to receive all the team bonuses, and that's the people that we're placing underneath you, you have to be doing 100 points for your own consumption on AutoShip, which we'll talk about soon. But you can come in as many times as you want because you do actually pay less than wholesale when you do an AutoShip order. So you can do it 3 or 4 times over the month. If you're building a business, as long as it's adding up to 100 points, that's not a problem at all. So you can change it here and then save it, change the date, whatever you want to do, change the products. In your back office, on your computer or iPad, same thing. You just go to Manage AutoShip here and then just follow the prompts. To enroll a new customer or member without AutoShip, you have to log into your back office on your computer or iPad and then click on Enroll New Member. You'll come through to this page here and click on the second option, Preferred Customer. And so what you have to do here is actually get the credit card details off your customer and do it for them when they have the option with no AutoShip. And just go next and follow the prompts and pick their products. And just remember that if your new customer comes in and wants to build a business, it's better if they are on AutoShip and doing 100 points a month. Therefore, they're receiving all the team bonuses in the compensation plan. Before I talk about the business strategy and show you a quick video of how the money's made, I failed to mention that when you send out the shopping cart link to your customer, they'll fill out their own personal details and they'll pay for their initial order with their credit card, and then their credit card is stored in their back office. Just thought I'd let you know. Let's talk about the business strategy. The key is to keep it simple. What a lot of people do with this business is they try to complicate a very simple business. So the first thing we do, basically we all come in as customers. And some customers don't want to build a business. But if you do want to build a business, what you do is you log into your Isagenix back office with your username and password, and you click on Become an Associate, fill out some further details, watch a short video, pay the $25, and you're now an associate and you can build a business. So that's step 1. Step 2, let's talk about the foundation of the business. See, when you're a builder and you're building a house, you have to get the foundation right. If you don't get the foundation right, what happens? The house falls down. It's the same here. Number 2, buy from your own business. You do 100 BV a month on AutoShip. BV is business volume. Every product has a BV attached to it, or points attached to it. And if you're not doing 100 points per month on AutoShip, then you can't expect your other business builders to do 100 BV per month on AutoShip. People will watch and follow what you do. Now, we call this transfer spending. Transfer spending. This is not an additional cost. Instead of spending all of your money at the supermarket or the chemist, you're going to buy through your IsaLife app or in your back office, and you're buying products that are good for you, health and wellness products. Incredible company with incredible products. Thousands of people around the world just love these products. And to receive all the team bonuses in the compensation plan, including the people that we are putting underneath you, all you have to do is consume for yourself 100 BV per month of product on auto ship. And you can change your auto ship anytime. And it's not an additional cost. I mean, for our household, we save money. When you look at what we buy, like I have the meal replacement smoothies, shakes. That's cheaper than buying my lunch. I have one for breakfast and lunch. I buy the sports drinks through Isagenix, which are better for me than other sports drinks. I buy the healthy chocolate. I buy the healthy biscuits. I buy the whey thins, which is a healthy option instead of chips. So we're substitute spending. My wife buys the bars. I buy the beer sparkling energy drink, which is actually cheaper than a cup of coffee. I buy the Isagenesis Healthy Aging product, which costs less than a cup of coffee a day to protect my telomeres. So, I mean, people are spending money on cigarettes, they're spending money on alcohol, they're spending money, people will spend their money on what they want to spend their money on, basically. This is about changing habits and buying through your own business, but it's not an additional cost. It's just transferring some of the spending via your IsaLife app rather than spending all of your money at the supermarket and the chemist to make them wealthy. I hope you understand that. And 100 points a month, 100 BV a month, works out to around about under $50 per week. That's it. You can change your life by investing $50 per week in this business, and that's like the rent in your business. And then you'll receive all the team bonuses. That's the people we're putting in underneath you as well. It's incredible. Number 3, you have to build a business, you have to start a business center. And that means you have to go consultant. So as you can see in the diagram there's you at the top. And then you put Bill in your left team and Kim in your right team. They're also doing 100 points on AutoShip. You're now a consultant, and Isagenix company will give you $50 for becoming a consultant. And if you go consultant, that's one left, one right, within 30 days, you'll get an extra $50 from the company. So they're very generous. Now, what a lot of people do, let's go to number 4. What a lot of people do is they go out and they treat this business like a direct sales model, where they go out and they enroll hundreds of customers, but you can't work with that many people. And when you do that, you're not building depth, you're not helping your people, because you can't handle that many people. So what we suggest you do is just enroll 20 customers. All right, do a list of people you know, and it's also people you're meeting. Doesn't matter who it is. From that 100 on your list, you'll enroll your 20 customers, and from that 20, the law of average says that out of that 20, 6 will become business builders. So I'm going to show you how to enroll people in your legs, but we're enrolling 20 customers. That's 10 in the left leg and 10 in the right leg, which I'll show you soon how to do that. From your 20 you enroll as customers, you'll get 6 people that will want to build a business, and then you go and help them. So take the eyes off yourself and then go and help those 6 people build their business. The way that you make money in this and a sustainable long-term residual income is by helping enough other people make money. If you can help those 6 people make money for life, you'll make money for life. This is people helping people and building depth. Because this can actually grow all around the world. But just help your 6 people make money, and then you'll make money. You can't make money unless you help those 6 people make money. And you do that and you'll create a long-term residual income. Because as I said, I can't say this enough. A lot of people get into this business, they go out and they sponsor hundreds of people, but they don't help anybody. They treat it like a direct sales business. This is network marketing. This is helping other people and working with the 6 people. Okay, so I'll quickly show you how to place people in your right and left legs, and then I'll show you a short video by my mentor Trevor, who makes $700,000 per year from this system. So as I said, with Isagenix we build two teams, a right team and a left team. And as you can see there on the right, that's the app. So that's where, as I showed you before, this is where you share this recommended cart in the app. And you go there, you can see it underlined in red, placement. And you can see that I've got it on my left leg at the moment. So you can set the shopping carts up in the left leg or the right leg or the minor volume team. So to go consultant, one left, one right, first of all, place one customer in your right leg shopping cart, which you can change here, and then place one customer in the left leg shopping cart, which is the shopping cart you're setting up. You're doing 100 points a month, and these people are also doing their 100 points a month. You're now a consultant. What you do then is, so once you put one in the right team, one in the left team, or right leg, left leg, then what you do, you come back over to placement and you leave it on the minor volume team. It gives you the option minor volume team. So what happens there is it automatically places your customer carts into your left and right teams. And we're keeping our teams even. So you just keep it on there. Once you've done one left, one right, you keep it on minor volume team, and then it'll automatically go left, right, left, right, left, right. And with the strategy, we're placing 10 people in your left leg and 10 people in your right leg, and then we're looking for 6 business builders. That's how you do it. But the great thing is, once you set your shopping cart up on one left, one right, then you can leave it on the minor volume team, which you change here under placement. Just leave it there, and they'll automatically go left, right, left, right, left, right with the shopping carts. And because the idea is to keep your teams even. You're placing 10 people in your left leg and 10 people in your right leg. So now, let me show you this fantastic video. It's only short of how the money is made. Good luck with your business, and if you need support, please contact myself or the person that offered you this training. I'll leave my phone number at the end of the video.
So it all starts with you. You've got to be doing a minimum of 100 BV. If you introduce someone on the right team, you'll see 100 BV appear in the bank account below the right team. If you introduce someone on the left-hand team, you'll see 300 points in your left team bank account. And then as more people are added and more product is shifted, more volume is added to your two teams. And every time you get to 300 points on one side and 600 points on the other, you'll do another cycle. And this will just keep adding up. And then we get paid weekly. So here in this particular situation where you've done 5 cycles, you'd be paid that the week after you've done them. So we get paid weekly, but it's a week in arrears. And the good news is it's a non-flushing binary. This means that any points that you have remaining at the end of the week go towards your next week's cycles. In this particular situation, you've already got 150 points in the left team and 450 points on the right team. And this goes towards your next lot of 300 and 600. And there is no limit to how far down in your organisation you paid the bonuses on. In Isagenix, we get paid on unlimited depth. The volume keeps accumulating for you until you achieve 250 cycles a week. That'll be $15,000 a week or $780,000 a year. And you may then qualify for a re-entry in another business centre. And there are no geographic boundaries either. Currently, we're only in about 14 countries around the world. But their goal is to be a totally global company operating in over 80 countries. So we're only just getting started. But we've got to think differently, because you can get paid bonuses on products consumed by people you've never met, way down in your depth in your team, and they may live in countries you've never even been to. So we've got to start thinking differently. This spreadsheet has helped a lot of people realize how you can make a lot of money by sharing Isagenix with others. What it does, it looks at the BV of each of the products. It's a business volume. We get paid the bonuses on each week. It's got the cost of the products here, and then in this column we can go through and we can put in the number that we want to order. And so here we're going to put in 2. And you can see as soon as we do that, then the computer goes through and multiplies the number by the BV, gives it 108, and also does the same for the cost. It then totals it up, adds in the shipping. So you can see here, if you were to order 2 lots of the Isagenesis each month, it'd be 108 BV. You'd be qualified for all the bonuses, Isagenix payout, and the total cost delivered would be $189 Australian. And then over on this side, we can go through and look at what's going to happen to the income down here as you introduce this to other people and they share it with others, share it with others, share it with others, etc. And what we're assuming here is that everybody you introduce only orders exactly the same as you do, 2 bottles of the Isagenesis each month. That's enough for 2 people for 1 month. And now we can look at what happens if you were to introduce to 6 people, and each of those people were then to go and introduce another 6. So if you introduce 6, they introduce another 6, there'd be 36 at that next level. And you can see what's happening to your income here. It's starting to go up. And if those 36 were to get another 6, you'd now be making over $22,000 a year. And if the people at that level were to get another 6, you'd be up over $130,000 a year. That's just 4 levels deep. And that's just everybody that's found 6 people that want to stay younger for longer, and each of them doing the same thing and going out and finding others that want to do the same thing. And then finally, of course, if you introduce another 6, well, your income just goes through the roof. It'll now be over $15,000 a week, $780,000 a year. A massive geometric progression. What we're in the business of is teaching people to teach people to teach. And that's why we can duplicate your time and duplicate your income, because we're teaching others to teach others.
Isagenix have a supercomputer, and to track your global team, simply log into your back office on your computer or iPad, go to Team, and then View My Team, and you'll see your local team, which is your Australia and New Zealand team. And if you're building a global business, you'll see your international team. Also, it's worth mentioning, go back to Team and view Placement Tree, and here you'll see your left and right teams, and that's also the people we're placing underneath you. And also view Compensation History, so that'll show you what you've been paid, the history of being paid.